Hello everyone, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. So if you were here for the last episode, you know that we completely failed to save Sayori. No matter what we tried, she still ended up dying. But we came up with a theory about why she actually killed herself. Next playthrough, we are going to fulfill that theory. But I guess this time, we're chasing after Natsuki. That's what it seems like anyways. So we gotta do our best here and go with Natsuki. Which shouldn't be easy since she's basically the exact opposite of Yuri. And this is it. So basically we got 100% Natsuki, so I'm very happy about that. And here is the devil herself, Monika. Hi again, June. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, June. Okay. Yeah, see? Last playthrough, I was totally frightened. Everything that popped up scared the bejesus out of me. It was terrible. It was a terrible time. Even editing it, because I edit at night, I was freaking terrified the entire time. But this time, it's like there's a shield over my emotions, so happy days. Happy days forever. Thanks for keeping your promise, June. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. It certainly is. I think I said that last episode, but it certainly is. Hey, wait. Oh, look, the classroom's tilting again and zooming in. Neat. Okay. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, June. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. Okay, so there's something I'm wondering right now. I know everything's all going all screwy right now, but I'm wondering if Yuri will still become super obsessive even though we're not chasing her. Oh, wait a minute. Look directly at the back of the classroom. There's a photo of Sayori in the back. Was that always there? When you're doing a reading of a visual novel, you really don't notice the images on the screen unless you can somehow see the text and the image at the same time. But there's Sayori in the background. Oh my god. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. No thanks. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, screen's back to normal. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh, look at that. Sayori's gone. Well, I'm kinda glad actually. I'd rather not see that picture anymore. It's very sad. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Okay, so our plan to chase Sayori completely backfired, and now we're chasing after Natsuki. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You look for something in there? Fucking Monika, wow. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Wait a minute. Natsuki has anger issues, doesn't she? What if her aggression level is just raised like crazy? Just like how Yuri's was obsessive and Sayori's was depressed. Wow, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna guess Natsuki is gonna be super aggressive in this part. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't really admit to it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. I don't get it. Was it out of order? Is that why Natsuki was all pissed off? Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Actually, I agree with that. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through a glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Nice. Nice. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, June. Consider this a lesson straight from literature. Don't judge a book by its... Don't judge a book, okay? In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shows the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated female poses. It's exceedingly... Mo. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be closer like this. Ugh. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Hey, this is that picture we seen back when we completed the game last time. Neat. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share a manga with your friends? Oh, she's friendless. Wow. Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Her dad is the threat! I guessed this last episode. Her dad is the threat. Oh my god. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. That's terrible. Just for manga. What an asshole. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it's paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying it yourself, right? Silence. So? Haha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip through the page. Silence. 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 Is that it? Silence. Is this all they're gonna be doing? Time passes. Well, thanks for telling me. Natsuki's strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Wait, did she actually fall asleep? Wow, clearly we are boring. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, god, look at her face. That's fascinating. Wonder what happens if I show the entire image. Just take that sight in, everyone. This used to scare me. It's just weird now, but, like, damn. Creepy face. Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. What if we click history? Will it actually show us what she's saying? Oh, no, it doesn't. That sucks. Okay, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Ooh, it looks like... Yeah, this is totally, like, all screwed up. Oh, jeez. Whoa. Monika. What the hell? Where'd you come from? Natsuki, are you okay? Silence. Whoa, what the heck just happened? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. I am actually confused here. What's going on? She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence for stuffing it into her mouth. I think I can guess what the problem's going to be. Okay, so we know her dad's a threat now, and that he would beat the shit out of Natsuki, which makes him a piece of shit already. But I think he force feeds her too, because last playthrough, she pretty much said her dad makes her eat everything, so that's why she didn't want to have any cupcakes when she was baking. So I think she starves herself so she can eat everything that her dad cooks. Oh God. Don't worry, June. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, let's get back to the story. I don't know. What do we do? I guess we keep going. Why don't we all share poems now? Okay, so let's start off with Monika. I should start with Monika. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi June. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever need suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha. Don't worry, June. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like it, June. Really. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Haha. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Okay, so perfect. Our 100% Natsuki poem paid off. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Haha. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Fascinating. Ahaha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Oh wait, was I totally wrong? Does her dad just starve her? Oh, God. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. She's starved. He starves her. Oh God. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, hole in the wall. Let's see, blah 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 blah. I don't know, should I read this again? I mean, we went through this last playthrough. I don't think there's anything different here. Okay, whatever, we're gonna read it again. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crackle. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Okay, so we obviously know what she's talking about. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay then. Okay, so obviously we're going to show Yuri and let's see what she says about our poem. Silence. Silence. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh, she can't critique us. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, or they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Just Natsuki. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, so there's no crazy stains on here. Fantastic. Ghost under light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It's gonna go totally off topic, but it totally reminds me of Chrono Trigger when they're at the end of time, and they're standing with Gaspar, the guru of time, and they're standing at the street lamp. This is what this poem reminds me of, although I can guarantee you that's not what this poem's about. But yeah, pretty cool. Silence. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? Wait a minute, aren't we chasing Natsuki now? Why is he still flirting with Yuri? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, June. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before I pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, so it's Natsuki's turn. Silence. Oh, is her eyes gonna pop out of her face again? Hello? Come on, I pressed something. What? Oh, nothing's gonna happen, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. So, basically my keyboard's off, my bad. First of all, silence. Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what was the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. Well, that's actually true. Yeah, she's very insecure about things. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. That sounds just like her. As if I would know what she's like. She's not even real. I'm so weird. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Wow. Okay, sorry. Silence. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Irk. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it in the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that you like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Alright, so we got our basic poem again. Eagles can fly. Let's see how fast I can read this. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can fry. People can fry. Did I say people can fry? Oh, wait, shit. But that's about it. Crap, I got stuck on people can try. Oopsies. Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the reality in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, so what's next? Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Wait, the music all weird again? No, it's not weird. What am I hearing? This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh wait, this is the crazy moment. Okay, everyone, prepare yourself. This is where things go crazy. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come with something nice? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and June did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And June liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Here we go, everyone. Are you ready for the crazy? Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that June appreciates my advice more than you appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew as... that part always makes me laugh. I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as June started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can get up on your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on an edge, Yuri. Oh my god. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on, let June hear everything you really think. I'm sure you'll be head over heels after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me, as if she just knows I'm standing here. June, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Silence. How did I get dragged into this? No, agree with myself, of course. Oh god. I tried to keep up with that this time. Okay, so... Oh wait, watch this. Boom. 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 Boom, 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 boom. That freaked me out the first time I saw it. Now I just stare at the very tiny nose. Alright, one more time. Boom. Silence. Silence. Hey June, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Now that was crazy. God, I enjoyed that this time around. See, when you're afraid for your life the first time, the next time you go through it, you're perfectly fine. So, get through the first playthrough, and you're good for the next ones. Sorry about that. They just really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Wait a minute, wait. Last time Natsuki came running out crying. Let's see if it's still Natsuki. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Oh, so Natsuki still did run out. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom, and she's in tears. Damn. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Okay, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. June, please don't hate me. Please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second. We're not courting her. Why is she obsessed with us? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Oh, how right Monika is. Silence. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Silence. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. Wait a minute. No. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Silence. Silence. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with June. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate your understanding. Okay, there's a crazy world. Alright, that was the craziness for today, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed that argument this time around. I wasn't scared or anything like that or terrified. I was actually more interested in anything. Man, seriously, like I said, go through it crazy the first time through, be terrified, let yourself be completely terrified, I should say, and then go through it another playthrough. You'll get through it with flying colors. That's my advice for today. Alright everyone, so that's it for Doki Doki Literature Club today. If you all enjoyed yourself here, then go ahead and click that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell to be notified of when the next video comes out. And if you have any suggestions for any visual novels you'd like to see me read, then go ahead and leave in the comments or put them in the discussion tab. I'll definitely check it out there. Otherwise, make sure you share this with people who would enjoy it. And of course, I'll see you all in the next one.